I just got out of a dream. You all, I'm super emotional in this video. Please excuse me. If you all just had the dream that I had, you would know that I had this dream for good reason. I apparently got up around 4, maybe 4:40, and as soon as I opened Twitter, oh my God, this is so wild. As soon as I opened Twitter, one of my mutual friends on there posted something about Kendrick Lamar's album, which I haven't heard yet, but I know that he does a lot of powerful music. And I remember a couple days ago I saw a video talking about a very spiritual song that Beyonce and Kendrick Lamar talked about together, and I don't know if there's a solar eclipse or something going on. I mean, I know that there was something posted about it, some Scorpio eclipse or something like that. There's been back-to-back stuff. We're still in retrograde season. But I just wanted to come in here and get this message out because I feel it's a turning point, you all. I feel like it's a video that is so powerful. And it's about getting your life back. It's about getting your mind back. It's about getting out of a toxic living situation, love situation, whatever that toxic thing is, whatever that thought is that keeps you down, that keeps you up at night. And when I went to bed, I had no idea that I was going to have such an intense dream. I mean, this dream was scary. It was scary. And it was showing me some things, you all. It was showing me some things. And the reason why I literally just cried and I feel so emotional is because my friend tweeted me and said, sorry, you all. And said, you're spiritually protected. Do you know that you posted this at 4:44? And I said, oh my God, I got instant chill. I said, the number on my wallpaper is 444. I've been getting synchronicity out the wazoo. I don't think you guys understand. I've been getting, even though me and my twin are living our own lives separately, and I've really consulted with source, the Akashic records. I mean, I've really done my research about this whole twin flame thing, you know, and I am one. I know I am one. Look at that moon. Oh my goodness, guys, look at it. Look at it. The moon is over there. Can you guys see it? Oh my God, I have to get a good shot. Oh my God, if I can. Do you all see it? Oh, where is it? I have to go over. Guys, do you see it? It's right there. It's huge. That's the moon, you all. That's the moon. Oh my God. It's huge. Now on camera, it's not going to do it justice, you all, but like in person, it looks like it's right in front of me. On camera, it looks like crap. The moon is right there. Do you guys see it? Okay. So I had this dream. Looks like a full moon to me, right? I'm not, I've been, oh man, that's really big. I've been tracking all this stuff for a while now. And it's like, whoa, it almost feels like something major happens every day, y'all. Man, I knew something big was going to happen, man. I'm telling y'all, my intuition's too good. So yes, you all, I'm literally just going to be driving and telling the story because to park is not appropriate this time in the morning. Some people are parking, but I don't like to nowadays. I don't like to do that. I just like to keep going. You see what I'm saying? Just keep driving, keep driving, keep driving. especially with the way the world is set up these days. You don't want to be in one spot for too long, okay? Anyway, the dream was so intense. I don't think I've had a dream this intense in a while. I mean, I dream very healthy. I dream almost almost every couple of days, which, you know, I dream a lot, in my opinion. I mean, abnormally a lot, because it's like I don't even be asking for messages, and I get messages. That's how I know I'm connected, bro. This is how I know that I'm on the right path, because and once again, you all, if I get emotional, it's not for the cameras. Fuck all that. It's because I genuinely right now feel like combusting into tears, because what I was shown and what my friend on Twitter out of nowhere just posted and aligned so perfectly like that, that's not a mistake, y'all. That's not a mistake. I got up. Are y'all hearing me? I got up at 4:40. I got up at 4:40. 4:40. And saw it at like 4:41 and posted at exactly 4:44. What? I never heard of that in my life. I didn't even realize until she told me, and I was like, oh my God. And guess what else? My wallpaper is 444. How do you like them apples? And you know what she told me? The first thing she told me without even knowing my dream was, you are protected. You are being guided away from danger, away from people who hurt you, abuse you. I'm sorry, guys. I knew this moment was coming. I can't explain. I knew this moment was coming. I knew this moment was coming. I knew it. The things that I posted yesterday, I'm like, I am not in the same season. And I was telling you all about the power of discerning your season. And I know a lot of people are not on YouTube as much watching videos. I see it across the board. People are not able to watch a lot of videos. And I'm the same way, y'all. I'm the same way. I used to do a lot of stuff. And then once COVID happened, I wasn't able to do that stuff no more. And guess what? That's okay. So, wow, this is powerful. I swear to God, if I go home and I find out that that was a full moon and I had that, I'm going to flip out. Because that was not an ordinary dream. And I want y'all who are music lovers and conscious music lovers to check out Kendrick Lamar's album. That was a tweet she was talking about, and then she was tweeting about other stuff to do with, like, you know, breaking out of the church, which, oh my God, I already talked about that in my other long, an hour and 42-minute video. And I'm going to link all these videos for you all, because it's going to probably be hard for you all to find these videos if you haven't seen it already. And I will do that for you all. I will do my very best to do that for you all. Now, it's 4 o'clock in the morning and I see a bunch of cars. So maybe this city is different. The city I live in, I feel, is different, bro. People are just on their own little clock here. And let me tell you, man, this is some powerful shit. This is some powerful shit, man. I don't think people understand how powerful this moment in time is. I don't think that a lot, even those who are awake, even those who are aware, even those who are, oh my God, who have knowledge of self, I don't think that we're going to understand the gravity of what's been happening to the world, to America especially, because America needs a lot of fixing, it needs a lot of work, needs a lot of help, okay? Until maybe half a decade out, bro, 5 years, 10 years. Because the things that I pick up in my dreams or just in general, I'm like, how, bro? I'm like, how? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go over this person's rushing down. I'm like, how in the world? How in the world? And that's what I was telling y'all about life, that I don't but I think is a little bit of a scam, is that not until you experience something, not until you go through the fire with something, do you know that it's going to burn you. I will repeat that. Okay? This is a liberation video. This is a video of setting yourself free, man. This is some powerful shit. I'm sure they don't want us to know this. I probably can't even put ads in this video because I'm already cursing in it. And if that's the case, I'll just take off the ads in this video. I mean, we'll see what they give me. I'm over all that type of stuff anyway. But, so, man, this is wild right now. I'm trying to like collect my thoughts. It's like the energy is powerful. I wonder what's going on. I track what sign the moon is in. Last time I checked, they said the moon was in Libra, which is my moon placement. Do y'all see what's happening right now? Maybe it's just me. Man, this is some gnarly shit. This is some gnarly-ish, man. And they're right. They're so right when they say, once you see something, you can't unsee it. Once your eyes are open, you can't go back to sleep. It's true. I wish it wasn't true, you all, but it's true. Like, even the fact that I share with you all that people that, want the best for me have been wanting me to get back into church, go back to a little old church or whatever. And there's been a lot of things about it that I don't ever want to engage in again. You see what I'm saying? Like, I just don't, it's not for me. For one, I think it's baloney, but it's just not for me. And I try to act like, I a lot of times I try to act like, I could fake with the best of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an actress, but I could be a darn good one if I want to be. Because, hey, sometimes to just, make situations mull over, you gotta bullshit. You can't just show all the cards in your hand. You know what I'm saying? You can't show all the cards in your hand, especially when you're dealing with leeches and energetic vampires and people who don't want to see you do well in life. Nah, you can't be talking all the things around people like that, folk like that, because they're not gonna get it. And for one, they're gonna condemn you. For two, they're gonna try to convince you that you're wrong. And now I know I'm not wrong. I know I'm not wrong, because like, I am protected. Just like my friend said to me, she didn't even know what I dreamed about, and she said to me, you are protected. End of story. Only you know deep down, Simone, why you've been avoiding certain things, why you've not been going certain places. And I want to relay this message to all of you. Only you know why. Even if you love somebody, you're being told, stay away. I'll repeat that. Only a select number of you watching or replay watchers know why you're being called to stay away from somebody, to stay away. And deep down in your knower that it's for a good reason. And maybe the reason hurts you, it makes you feel sad. But you know what? It gotta be that way sometimes, y'all. We gotta, some people that are gonna be in our lifetime, in our lives, we gotta love from afar. We can't love up close because they'll hurt us. Okay, they're not ready. They're not ready. A lot of the symbolism in my dream, I can relate to so many things in the world. Oh my God. I'm telling you, the dream I had is like a fucking intervention, bro. And this is why my voice is cracking. This is why I'm so emotional in this video, you guys, because it was an emotional dream. It wasn't some airy-fairy kind of I mean, this was a serious, are you listening to me? This is a serious dream. And this dream was showing me how we are in bondage, bro. Bondage. And I bet that was an ancestor in my dream, because, oh my fucking God, bro, this is too deep, bro. This is too deep, man. This is beyond me. Oh my God, this is beyond me. So for those of you who dream, and you dream big like me, make sure you write it down. Make sure you got a notepad, okay? Because I'm telling you, I know Pisces season was wrapped up quite a long time ago, but those Pisces placements are still circling, you know? A lot of Pisces placements are still circling about. And especially if you got personal Pisces placements, I believe all your life you will, a way that your ancestors especially will connect with you is through dreams. And I actually have Pisces placements, so I know. And this is why it's so powerful to know astrology, bro. Because when you know astrology and when you research certain things, your mind goes, whoa, it explodes. And this is why I've been feeling led to get a birth chart reading. I've been feeling led to get a lot of shit that I've never got before, because I'm like, I'm in a different season in my life, you feel me? A lot is happening, a lot is going on, man. And what I tell you all is true. It doesn't matter how many 45-minute videos I make on here. To me, it feels like 5 seconds, because the amount of information I got, it ain't enough for 45 minutes, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even enough. But in this dimension, in this time-space reality, that's like, oh my God, you wasted an hour. Oh my God, you used an hour. But for me, it's like, bro, it's not even enough. You know what I'm saying? Life is a level up game. Life is about exploration, growth, and expansion. That's what it's about. This is why the life is the way it is. Life is always challenging us. And life is not challenging us by mistake. It's challenging us on purpose. And this is as I get wiser, and as the years are, you know, in my lifespan, I continue to experience, I'm really beginning to realize this on a deeper, I can't think I can put it into English, really. I don't think I could put this in English, y'all, which sucks, because this is something so deep that it's like I'm trying to get the words. I'm sure you all could tell that, and it's failing me. It's not enough English words to describe what I just experienced. It's not. It's not. And now I know for a fact that I'm a twin flame. I've been knowing that. Duh. I even know the freaking color, for God's sake. But you know what? What I've been shown, and what friends internationally, I got friends all over the place. I got friends out the wazoo. And I thank God for that. You know, I was even like, thinking about this the other day. I'm like, why is it that people I meet are so intelligent? I'm like, wait, because I'm intelligent. But it's like, dang, they're really intelligent. They're really onto something, you know? I think that since I've been called on my spiritual journey, and to really be true to my soul, it's like on a deeper level, bro, on a deeper level. I'm like, the circle of people in my life are totally different. Are you hearing me? This is gnarly. This is gnarly. This is gnarly-ish, man. This is what I call out of this world. And I'm like, oh my God, it's everything they say is so true about life. Life. And ancestors and dreams and all this stuff. I mean, I'm begging somebody, I don't know who you are watching, but I'm begging you. If you get dreams and you don't write that ish down, you're doing yourself a huge disservice. Like right now, I'm talking about it on camera. So naturally, just hearing what I'm talking about will bring the memory back to me, because I have very, 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 very good memory. And I can remember dreams. Like, it's not a difficulty for me. But if you're somebody who doesn't do things like this, and you get dreams, you need to write it down. You need to have a notepad or a book that's just for dreams, just for numbers. Okay? If you see repeating numbers, you need to write it down. A lot of things in not the cosmos, the universe is preordained, is predestined. That's what I always thought. That's what I know now. It is predestined. It is planned. It's planned to test you. It's a test. It's a game. It's purposely put there to stretch you. And even yesterday, I'm not going to get too personal, but I think that those who are fellow twin flames, you'll get what I'm trying to say. I was being telepathically spoken to, no bullshit. And I literally know my twin was saying to me, you need to know how to be on your own. You need to know how to be in this life strong on your own 2 feet without me, without anybody. And I got the message. This is the same night that I had the dream. I got the message, crumpled it up, and threw it out. Because I'm like, why, bro? It's hard. You know, I'm talking about moving. I'm talking about maybe going to a different state at some point, packing up shit, moving by myself. Is that easy? Hell no, that's not easy. I'm not talking about the packing up, the book and a mover and all that BS. I'm talking about you starting over. You're basically starting over. All the lessons and knowledge you have, you're going to take with you. But you're it's like you're, you know, somebody, I remember hearing a quote or somebody talk about when you travel, when you go to different states or whatever, like you're it's like a different, dimension or realm or portal. I don't know. I was watching some videos a long time ago. I remember somebody said, when you travel, when you go to different countries, especially, it's like you're going in a different universe. Or the term the person used was either portal, realm, or dimension or universe. It was one of those 4 terms. I don't know. I remember which one the person used. It was a guy. The person used. I believe it was. It was a guy. And I said, "Oh my God, that's true." Because whenever I travel, even when you guys, I'm sure when you guys have your own personal experience, when you travel, right, it feels so different. It feels so freaking different. It feels like you've jumped into somebody else's time loop, bro. I mean, that's how it feels for me. And I'm putting this on the record, on video. I will never, when I say I will never, ever, ever doubt my intuition again. That is how confident I am in this message. I will never doubt it, because every single time I'm like, no, not the right time. Something is protecting me. Something, you know, I'm seeing it shift, bro. And I'm like, no, I know. And everybody else around me is squawking, talking shit. And I'm like, bro, I got this. I'm a Scorpio. On top of that, I'm a Scorpio. Of course I got it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, if you're a fellow Scorpio out here, Scorpio gang, come on now. You can't doubt a Scorpio's ability, period. So, you know, I got that bonus on me too. You feel me? Like, I'm a Scorpio. Of course I'm gonna fucking tough it out. I'm a tough bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm rock solid. You know what I'm saying? 1-2 punch. I got 1-2 punch back. Let's do it. Let's bring it. Cause I'm that bitch. And I'm coming back in that energy. And I'm like, I'm feeling good, bro. Like, I'm feeling hella good, because no matter how it looks, I know that something behind the scenes is happening. And I want you all to know that with your own life, no matter how it's looking with your own 2 physical eyes, go all the way down in your gut, go all the way down in your heart. The heart is really where you have to work. It's not even just your mind, it's your heart. It's the alignment. And that's hard. And that's why so many people come back here. Oh, we're on some different shit tonight. That's right. This is why so many people come back here, y'all, and don't learn lessons. And they come back to this realm. I'm gonna say this planet. Jacked up, because in their previous life, if you believe in that, I do, for you know, certain souls on, they've not learned nothing. They've not grown. Let's be real. You know, they could have been, you know, I could say so much, but I don't want to go off in a tangent without knowing without having the book knowledge to back up what I'm saying. I know that on a deeper level, but I'm saying in terms of like a book and, you know, looking at like the numbers, I gotta, before I talk about that, I'm speak on something, I'm gonna get my facts together. You feel me? But if it was my opinion, this is why I think so many people, this is actually, they're telling me this is why I know that so many people repeat the same cycles in their life, or live a life that they feel like they're not accomplishing because they don't learn the lesson. You know, life is like player one mode. That's how life is like. If you look at it from a bird's eye view, life is like a player one mode. Yes, you have your family. Yes, you may have a boyfriend, girlfriend, depending upon who you are. Yes, you may have a spouse, you may have kids, blah, 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 boss, all this stuff. But like at the end of the day, it's you against you. And this was a message I had yesterday in my spirit too. But I didn't know how to turn it out and push it out. And this dream has helped me do that, okay? So this is talking about the fact that if you don't learn the lesson, you will repeat it. And this is why also for my fellow twins out here that are concerned about me and my twin, this is what I will say to that. I think it's because I'm not meant to intervene right now. I'm not meant to be there, you know? And he's not meant to be there for me because what he would be is a crutch. A crutch. And I know that, you know, I've never admitted it, but now I'm like, you know what, the more I'm thinking about this, the more I'm getting downloads, I'm like, this is a setup, you know? Like, do you pick who your twin is? Do you pick who your parents are? Do you pick, I mean, this is a mystery. Life is a mystery. But what I will say is it's a game. It's absolutely a game. And there's certain things like religion and law enforcement to a degree and certain policies that keep us trapped to this dimension. I will say that, okay? And in order to break out of like the social conditioning, childhood trauma, anything you've gone through, you've got to recognize it first. In order to overcome it, you got to, like I said, you got to go in the key is the heart. The lock is the mind, and the key is the heart. And both of those things have to be simultaneously moving and shaking and active in order for you to be an overcomer, in order for you to be activated, in order for you to go to the next level in your life, because it's levels. You know, I think Avicii, rest in peace. I wonder what happened to him. I always wanted to see him. I have a gnarly story about him too, but I'll save it for another day. He has a song, I think, called Levels. The guy probably was subconscious too, because like a lot of the things that a lot of his music, I'm like, wait, he was onto something. All these people that are onto something, they're taken out of here. Think about that for a second. So, with that said, I think he has a song called Levels, literally called Levels. Literally. Something like that. They're all trying to tell us through music, through sound, through movies. They're always trying to tell us like the truth, right? The truth is right in your face. It's always right in your face. But the universe plays these little games and sends certain people our way and does certain things until we wake up. And because they enjoy not our suffering, but they enjoy us finding out the surprise, the big bang at the end of the day, they wait until we get it. They're not going to drop it on us at one time. Okay? And if your ancestors are involved, your higher guides are involved, the archangels are, all these things are involved, they're not going to drop it on you at once. Listen to what I'm saying to you. This is very important. They don't want to give you all of it at once. They want you to figure it out. So this is what I'm seeing on a deeper level. On a deep level is they want you to figure it out. This is player one mode. Even if you're married, this is player one mode. You're in the game. You're the one who figures it out. You're the one who makes decisions. As soon as you're 18 and up, you, for a majority, unless you're in an abusive situation, you have control. You have the power to change everything in your life. And all you got to do is say, when you're ready to open that door, when you're ready to walk out that door, you do that. And you do it quickly. because an example, a part of my dream that I'm really translating all the dream into principles, because it makes more sense to talk to you all in that way, and that's the most important part anyway. And oh man, this is so deep. And it was what I was being shown is like, even if you've gone through something that has ripped at your soul, has hurt you, has made you feel sad, right? It's up to you to take a stand. It is. It's up to you to judge your own life. You know, a lot of, like, I'm really getting this, you all. You know, have you guys ever heard somebody say that at the end of your life, or you know, other people that may have been involved in accidents or whatever, they say, like Leonardo DiCaprio was talking about how he free falled, and he thought he was losing control of the balloon or something like that, the jacket, and he was saying how, oh, 1 second, you all. Oh, 1 second, you all. Oh, I made a sharp turn. I gotta get my phone. 1 second, you all. I'm gonna break real quick. I'm just gonna park here real quick. Let me get my phone. 1 second, y'all. Hey, y'all, I'm back. Okay, let me get the thing fell off because it was loose. It's not, the suction cup is not that good. Put it back. Actually, yeah, I actually wanted to change the location of that thing anyway. I didn't like how it was so close up to my steering wheel. I wanted to change it anyway, so that was actually good timing. Okay, let's resume. So anyway, how Leonardo DiCaprio was talking about how when he was free falling, he thought that he was gonna die. I mean, he thought that he was either gonna get injured badly and then die, or just die. And he talked about a life review. He said that just like how they say it, he had his whole life was flashing before his eyes. And I've heard a lot of people in different contexts say the same exact thing, that you get a life review. Are you hearing this? It's been confirmed too many times to not believe it, in my opinion, where at the end of your life, you're getting a life review, and it's like you're watching a movie, and guess who's the director? Guess who's the critic? Guess who's the viewer? Yourself. Yourself. You're watching your own life, and you're critiquing your own life. You know? So this is what I'm trying to explain, is that it's you versus you, baby. It's you versus you. And if you really meditate on what I'm saying, maybe you're laying down in bed right now, and maybe you need to, and listen to this and close your eyes, because what I'm saying, if you really get what I'm saying, and I have to do the same thing, I have to listen back to this video, and I have to meditate on this too, because this is a lot for me as well, you know? Yes, I have a lot of knowledge, but like putting that knowledge into play is a whole different ballgame. It always is. It's one thing to read about it. It's one thing to see somebody do it. But then when you jump in that driver's seat and you do it yourself, it's a whole different ballgame. It always will be, you know. It's like if for example, you're a YouTube content creator, and you're watching somebody that you admire make content, versus when you make it, all the bells and whistles and the patience and the energy and the blood, sweat, and tears that goes into it is different. It's very different than seeing somebody and saying, "Oh wow, that must have been, oh wow." But then you do it yourself, and you're frustrated. You're like, "Oh my God, this is hard." Or if you hired somebody, you have to trust them to bring back the work and have it be top notch. Maybe you may or may not like it, you know. And it's a whole little process going on. Now, which road should I go down? Is it this one or is it this one? If this is the wrong road, I'll just make a U-turn. I think it's this way. Yes, it is. I think this is the right way. Yes, this is. So, yeah. So another example of what I'll say my dream gave me that I feel was just, gnarly, was the idea of demons and toxic people and toxic trauma and things like that, and how it affects us. And a lot of people are not aware of how it affects us and how we deal with certain things. And what they were really expressing to me is that you really have to shake these things off. You really have to, if you're gonna say you're gonna heal, you really have to heal, because talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. And the ancestors know when you're bullshitting. The universe knows when you're lying to yourself. And they don't want you to live like that. They really want you to see people and things for what they are, and to not say, oh, the person was having a bad day, or make excuses. They were, what I feel like a part of the dream was saying to me is like, certain people are just like parasites, bro. It is like certain experiences or people are like parasites, and you really can't make excuses for these kind of entities or people. You've got to see them for who they are, and you've got to shake them off. And not just that, but you've got to stand up for yourself. You've got to walk out that door. You've got to shake it off, or it will get you. It will keep biting at your ankle, biting at your head, biting at your heart, and you won't be able to escape it. So it's like, when you sense danger, when you sense a season in your life is over, you need to move. And funny enough, I was listening to a video that was a totally different type of video. It was actually about like the different ages in life, and it was actually just for myself. And it was talking a lot about the guy in the video was saying, when something is like, when a relationship is up, because he was talking about how one of his close friends had kids and wanted a divorce, and he was talking about how one of his close friends kept saying to him, oh, like, I'm scared to get this divorce. I don't know what my life is going to look like after this divorce. And, this very unhappy lady. And he was saying how, he was, people, a lot of close friends of hers were saying to her, just do it. Like, you're going to do it anyway. So just do it. Why are you dwelling on the past? Why are you dwelling on this abuse? Why are you, you want to file for divorce, so just file for divorce. And as he was saying it, even though he was talking about divorce, I really got like in a bigger picture what he was trying to say. What he was trying to say is like, when something is over, when you need to move in a different direction, and for a fact that you're being called to, and you're trying to ignore that, that will backfire on you. I feel like repeating that. When you need to move in a different direction, path, or season in your life, and you don't, it will backfire. Okay? It will prolong your progress. It will cause a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. And I agree with him. Not on the divorce thing, but the concept that he was trying to talk about, which is when you know that something is enough for you, or a season or whatever, you need to obey that. You need to stop doubting your higher self. You need to stop doubting your guide. I'm here, you all. Just wait. I'm on a busy road. It's super early in the morning, but it's very, very busy. Okay. The connection on this road, I don't think is that good. I'm making a U-turn right now. One sec, you all. It's actually very therapeutic tonight for me. God, where is the turn in this place? Oh my God, like, where's the turn? Gee. All right, we're back. So I can't speak to the divorce thing because he was talking about a personal friend and just giving an example of what he means, what he was trying to talk about. But I agree, you know, I do agree with like his sentiment, which is like when you know that you're supposed to be moving in a certain direction in life, you know you're meant to do something different, or walk away from something or heal from something. You need to do that. You know, don't prolong your progress. You know, don't hold your own self back. You know, and especially if your mind's already made up, you know, especially if your mind is made up, who are you fooling? You're only fooling yourself. So, for lack of a better word, I think some people have categorized machine elves and stuff like that. People have different terms, I think, for demons or daemon, or you know, different lower entities. I think there's actually quite a lot of names that we don't even know yet, or that we think we know, but we just don't say out loud. And you know, they exist. Like, you know, they do exist. And sometimes we bring it on ourselves. Other times it's just other things or people or negative energy, and we have to dispel that. We have to cast it away. The power of the tongue, right? Life and death is in the power of the tongue. That's very true. That's very true. Very true. And I was being shown that as well. It's like, the second that you say, I want out of the misery or a dry spell, whatever's going on in your life, you're out. And the good guys and the good energy that does want to work with you, that does want to help you, will arrive. But here is the thing, you have to ask for it. And along the way, just to add, and may feel like you're doing, you know, tricks and hoops and loops and dodging yourself out of sticky situations, and that's only making you stronger. So don't ever look down on your days of fighting back, and on the times in your life where you had to go through a rough patch and get out on the other side. You know, don't ever look down on those moments in your life, because I can guarantee that those moments in your life have built you up to this point, are building you up to this point. And if you didn't go through or know certain things, they gotta teach it to you. They gotta kind of throw you a curveball. So the universe, in a funny way, throws us curveballs. Okay, so I'm at a red light. I'm gonna stop talking because weird energy around here. So I'm gonna end the video soon, you all. Gonna end the video soon. Gotta rest my voice now. Once my voice gets tired, I know it's time to rest my voice, rest my body. Yeah, it's that intense, you all. It really is. So, do I have my card in here? I don't even have my card in here. I think I have my cash. I think I took it out. My wallet. Okay, I can go back to talking now. Oh my God. So, and this thing called life, you really have to be strong, you know, and you know, I don't know why I feel like to talk about this, but I know of late there's been a lot of these stories of suicide and people taking their own life. And you know, I don't judge that, because I understand that it's a game, you know, and some people, they get so sick of having to overcome, you know, they get so sick of having to pass all these tests, and the demons, literally, or the machine elves, or whatever you want to call it, the evil forces, if you will, they give it their best shot. I'm telling you that they you know, just like the good forces come for you, the bad ones sometimes choose to come for you too. And that's all a part of the game, sadly. That's all a part of the monopoly of energy. And you got to kind of ask yourself are you acquiring more of a good monopoly of energy or bad? You know, what are you allowing in your space, in your aura? That's gemstone within itself. Hello. And it's good to have boundaries. It's good to have clarity. Look at this police car going at 1,000 miles per hour. I wish I could show. I'm going to show y'all. That's a police car down there, right there, breaking the law. But they got so much laws for us, but this person's breaking the law. That's at least 60 miles per hour, if not more. Anyway, anywho, so you've got to be careful. You got to be aware. I wouldn't say careful. Actually, yeah, I would. You got to be careful. You got to be aware that there is other forces. Yes, it's true. It's true. And you know, some people, they're I want to say this is very dicey, but what I was showing is some people can get put on our path just to use us, just to teach us a lesson, just to reaffirm to us that we have boundaries. And it sounds kooky, but it's true. Look at your own life. Look at other people's life, and you'll see what if you really take the ego out of it, you'll see what I'm trying to say to you. Like, yes, you know, these things are put in our way to test us. That's all it is, y'all. That's all it is. It's a game, you know? And that's why I try to stay calm as much as possible. And I try to, you know, believe my intuition. Like, I really do, because it's never straight me wrong. It's never, and when I say never, I mean never. My intuition has never led me astray, ever. And this is why I want to encourage you all in this video to use your intuition. So I love you all. That's just what I want to say in this video. I'm getting tired, so I'm going to go home now. But I hope you'll enjoy the video, and write down your dreams, y'all, okay? Much love to you all.